This season, The Shot is going international. Out of the thousands who applied, 7 Canadian and 7 American recording artists have been chosen to represent their country in North America's most intense virtual songwriting competition. Only 8 of these songwriters will make it to the solo rounds to showcase their own original music, and only 1 can be crowned the winner. Will it be a Canadian or an American that takes the top prize? 14 artists, 11 days, 1 amazing song. This is The Shot, Canada versus the USA. Good morning, artists. How's it going?
Good morning. How are you?
Great.
Morning.
Great.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like everybody is having a great day so far, which makes me happy. So let's get right to it, shall we? There are many greats in the music industry. Beyonce, there's Madonna, there's Taylor Swift, Dolly Parton, Whitney Houston. I mean, I could go on and on and on. These artists all have one thing in common in addition to being greats in their own right. Today, your task is to write a song in the style of a female great in the industry. There are no requirements other than the judges should be able to tell which artist you were using as inspiration without needing to be told. CJ?
There is a wee bit of a twist today. Who's excited?
No one.
What
No.
is it? What is it?
Let's say we're anxious.
The twist today is that for the first time in nearly 10 years
Oh God.
of being head judge on The Shot, I will not be judging today.
Oh, thank God.
I was gonna be like, you will all be individually.
Hey, I was
writing
gonna
the
say it, but I'm
songs.
glad you said it.
Today is a total girl power takeover. We will have an all-women panel of resident judges today, including Ari Berger, Kay Parker, Jennifer Beavis, and Jessica Rivera. I'm thrilled to turn over the reins to this group of wonderful women. So, with that said, artists, are you ready to start writing today?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, let's
Let's
go.
attack it.
Yes.
I've never done this part before either. There's 6 hours on the clock. Good luck, artists. Your time starts now. Good afternoon, lady judges. I've got Kay Parker, Jessica Megan Rivera, Ari Berger, and Jennifer Beavis. We are doing something different today in that I will not be staying with you to judge. I am leaving, turning over the reins to you 4 capable music industry powerhouse women to judge this girl power episode of The Shot Canada versus the US. Jennifer will be taking over as chairing judge, and I hope you guys have lots of fun. I'm out. See you later.
All right, ladies, let's show them how it's done. Woo! Girl power. All right. So, as we've said at the beginning, Jen in her 70s dad glasses. We've got Kay Parker, we've got Jessica, and we've got Ari Berger. So, welcome everybody. How was your day?
Hey,
Pretty good.
amazing.
Good. I think you guys are probably getting pretty close to being experts right now. I'm nice to see you again because it's been a while for me anyway, and you know all our fellow judges, right? We know you know Jessica and Ari and Kay. And it's a coincidence that we're doing a girl power song today. So guess what? All your judges and your host for today in the 70s porn glasses is Jen, is me. So look good to see you. So today was the girl power, and you were to write a song of an artist that inspired you, but don't tell me. Don't tell us.
Oh, we
Won't
won't.
tell you.
Don't tell
You'll
me.
know. You'll know.
Oh no,
Yeah.
good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this. And who is group leader?
I am.
So how did it go, Vincenzo?
It went amazing today. We all worked really well together, and we finished the song, writing it in no time, and had tons of time to produce, and just love the group because the past 2 weeks have been amazing and easy and just felt right.
And you're veterans with each other now, right?
Yeah,
That's
you
great.
could say that.
That's great. So should we hear the song now?
Yes.
Sounds
Can't
good.
wait. Can't wait for you to hear it.
Run it.
I don't wanna be here no more. 4 wheels going round and round, spinning from the gym last night, trying not to hit the ground. So tired of this up and road. White lines are all I know. It's been so long since I felt at home. Feels like I'm wandering this world alone. From the beginning, the music wrote me. I was just playing for fun. Now music happens, it happens to me, and all I feel is numb, 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 numb. Tired of pleasing men with no hair. Try but can't pretend that I care. A bus full of people, the soul ain't here. Tell not the static is I dry my tears. Mr. Manager, I can't go back to black. I feel so stuck and I think I'm way off track. I'm on my drag to calm the pounding down. Mr. Driver, turn this bus around. From the beginning, the music wrote me. I was just playing for fun. Now music happens, it happens to me, and all I feel is numb, 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 numb. So now I'm singing off, I'm drinking off to drown the ocean. I'm tired of singing rehab for crowds I wish I go in. I stumble home to the wrong door. It seems my keys don't fit no more. Then some man comes out, tells me to go home. This house is no longer my own. From the beginning, the music wrote me. I was just playing for fun. Now music happens, it happens to me, and all I feel is numb, 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 numb. From the beginning, the music wrote me. I was just playing for fun. Now music happens, it happens to me, and all I feel is numb, numb, numb. Now all I feel is numb, numb.
Good
Great
job, y'all.
vocal, Justin Mackey.
Oh, I didn't sing that.
I'm
I thought you were serious for a second. I'm
That
like,
was perfect.
yeah, that was me. Yeah. I don't know.
So
No,
which-
Tasha did an
Oh,
amazing job.
okay, cool. That's great. That's great vocal.
Thank you.
So let's see what Jessica has to say.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely loved it. Seriously, I want coffee so I can just like sing and just like dance around to it. Was that Amy Winehouse inspired? Because I have that Pandora station on my playlist, and I was like, "Ah, Amy, yes, bringing it back."
Yes.
You guys did such a great job working together and making it all work well. Your voice is absolutely stunning. Like,
Thank you.
absolutely love it. So I think you guys did a really great job accomplishing what we asked for, because instantly I knew who you guys were, going for.
Awesome.
Thank
Cool.
you.
And maybe now would be the good time to give us the title.
No,
Can you guess? Can you guess?
Numb.
Numb. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Ari.
I thought it was good, guys. I think you guys worked really well together. I thought, okay, so there's a couple things. First, knew right off the bat it was Amy Winehouse, even before the Back to Black reference, which I thought was pretty clever. It felt solid, but it didn't quite go the whole way for me. I know that you guys have a limited amount of time. I thought that the vocal performance was good, but it wasn't enough. For me personally, I think there was a lot of missed opportunity, especially towards the build for ad libs, doubles, triples. It could have been so much bigger, especially when you're trying to embody such a larger than life type character. I would have liked to see like a little bit of differentiation in the melody choice as well. There was definitely just some real kind of like Amy Winehouse type bite, which I totally get. But how do we take that and make it further, right? And also make it feel a little bit more progressive and modern and current and commercial and make it work within that space, right? I like the ethos of the song. I think it's really great. I think that the ethos of the record as well embodies what Amy was all about, right? Which was great, but I would have liked to see the top line be just a little bit more relatable. It was just a little rudimentary for me. And I think that like the sign of a really great record is hearing something that we've all felt 1,000 times before, but in a way that we've never heard before, right? And so I think that it could have gone a little bit further there, but overall, and I'm just being nitpicky because I'm a record girl, that's what I do. But I think it was a really great job, and I know how hard it is. I mean, listen, you think about regular writing rooms, there's 3 people, 4 people, it's a mess. There's 5 of you. But I think it's a really, really great start. And I think you guys did a great job working together. It felt cohesive. You could tell that it wasn't, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Dismembered is not a good word. That's kind of dark, but you get what I'm saying, right? So good work, guys.
Maybe?
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. What did you say, Jen?
Just disjointed is what?
Yes, there we go. Thank you. It started with a dis. Yeah, it didn't feel disjointed. It felt cohesive.
Awesome.
So, like I said, good start. Good
Thank
work,
you so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Kay.
Hey guys, I am so in love with that song. Shauna, your voice, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, this girl's got it. I love it. And I knew like everybody who is in this group is absolutely fabulous. And Ari pretty much said everything that needs to be said. But what I love about Amy Winehouse is she's a powerhouse. And the one thing I'll add is that I was really hoping when there was that build up near the end, I was like, oh, this is where she's going to like show me her voice. Like, this is where she's going to take it to the next level. And I was waiting and waiting for that moment where your voice was just going to be that powerhouse that I know it can be, because I felt the whole time you were teasing us and you were being your beautiful self. And I love it. But then I was like, okay, I want to see what this woman's made out of. Like, show me that girl power. I want to hear her voice. And I would really, really love to get that opportunity to hear that from you, because I know it's going to be outstanding. So that would be my only feedback is I want to hear everything that you're made out of.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, of course, you know, I thought it was fantastic for you guys to pull that together that quickly. To me, even in the entire experience I've done on the shot, I think that's one of the best written songs I've heard so far.
Wow.
Because we had great structure. You know, some veterans here might know about my beef about that. I love my structure. I love that you can hear the lyrics. Going on maybe what Ari was saying as well is, Tashana, don't be, or everybody, when we gave you this, I felt a little bit like, yeah. And with what, I will get this out eventually, what Kay was saying was, might have been worried about doing a parody if you went for it too much. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it didn't, I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could do a parody. I think you could have brought it as opposed to just being worried about that. The other thing I'll say is it was a great representation of that style of music. And it was in no way a parody, but I was actually talking to somebody about this yesterday. Unfortunately, a lot of people in the public have very pedantic tastes, right? You need to spoon feed them some stuff. And if you go too far afield, then you're not going to be accepted. But at the same time, giving something people that are used to is something that they can feed on. And you guys combine those two things very well, I think. So you could have brought a bit more to the vocal. I agree. And there's a little bit, maybe the mix was a little muted for me, a little, set back a bit for me, but you could have brought it without being a parody. But in terms of structure and lyrics and all that kind of stuff, that's very well written and written for now. And people would accept that and they would remember it. I think they would remember it because of the structure. So great job.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So, we're going to come back with you guys in some time and we'll see you soon.
Oh,
Sounds
Jen,
good.
can I ask a quick question?
You may.
I want to know who did what.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
You go, Vince.
okay. Yeah. So we all contributed pretty much to the lyrics. At one point, because of time management, we broke off and a couple of us worked on the chorus while others worked on the verse. Danielle did the piano. Justin put everything together and did drums and bass. Tasha did the singing. And then I helped to, Kevin did a lot of the amazing lyrics you see in the chorus and that's the bridge as well. And then I helped with lyrics as well as just structuring our time and making sure get everything done on time.
Great.
I'm also the Amy Winehouse connoisseur.
Yes.
So one of my main functions
Amy
was
Winehouse
to make sure that this sounded like a song that if Amy was here today, this would be something that she would maybe put out. And I literally got teared up as the song was playing because I'm really proud of us team. It really was so beautiful and it really touched my heart in a different way listening to it this time. So good job, guys.
Vocal
That's
producing. Awesome. Great, Kevin.
Who wrote the Back to Black lyric?
That was me and Kevin.
That was you?
Okay. Yeah.
Two of us.
Very
awesome.
Cool.
Good work,
All
guys.
right, guys. We're going to see you soon. Thanks so much.
See you soon.
So good comments, guys, because we rock. So that's fine. Yeah. Right.
Who needs CJ anyways?
Who needs CJ?
Get out of here. You've been bad. Who told you to leave?
Totally. Yeah, he comes in, comes out, looms over us.
So can I eat my hot dog?
Behind the scenes to straighten us out. But overall, guys, some of you have been here more often than I. So, maybe Kay and Jessica, give me your overall kind of feedback on generally the feels you got from these guys.
I agree with what Kay was saying with like the buildup and whatnot. I was assuming in my mind that they were just trying to keep it very basic, but I know she has a powerhouse voice. And so there is that in your back of your mind, like, is it happening? And then it doesn't ever happen. It just kind of just stays like the same.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't like that they said they had so much time. And he did say that. And I was like, well, if you had so much time, then really that song should have been perfect because you said it was his mouth. He said we had so much time.
Finished in hours ahead of time.
Yeah. So they could have played or Kevin could have given a bit more, vocal production guidance or something like that. If that's what he, maybe thought to bring it. That's if he's the aficionado.
But it's Amy Winehouse. She's all about power. She's all about soul and putting out everything that she is writing. She sings and you feel it. It doesn't even matter. If like I never went to rehab, but like, damn, when I heard that song, I felt like I've been in rehab 10 times because she like makes you feel like you're part of that song. And
she brings you into the story.
Right.
Time. Yeah.
And when I was listening to that song, like it just kind of was like this the whole time. And everything kind of intermingled itself. And it was hard to kind of like distinctively like break up the pieces. And then nearing the end, I was like, okay, this is all what's going to make it worth it. And then I kind of was like, I was really disappointed because I think this had great bones. It's a great song. She has an amazing voice. And I felt like, well, if they were done early and they had so much time, maybe that's my bad expectation that I'm like, well, show us what you got.
Right up until the deadline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have maybe, could they have sat on their laurels in a sense when they thought, I got this, and it was a great vocal, and do we need to redo that vocal? Or like you say, I said the same thing. It was like structure wise, but I was still waiting for the payoff. And yeah, that didn't happen. And the fade out was just kind of like, maybe it was more of a radio mix or something. I don't know, but it just didn't feel like, something that you, like you say, with it's got the powerhouse. I don't know, Ari. Yeah.
It just felt super linear.
Yeah.
It was a ballsy choice. So they needed to like put all the balls on the table, right? And
Right.
And it didn't quite happen. Like, I mean, listen, I think that like it's an unrealistic expectation to get like an actually like finished produced song out of this type of exercise. But to me, what really, Tasha's vocal performance, she got a killer voice, but it was not a great vocal performance to me. It just wasn't. It was what it was. It felt like a scratch vocal. It was good. It didn't. And like, I wish like in something like this, like really focusing on the top line of it all, like the music change. I just wanted something to hit me in the face, and it just didn't. And that's okay. Like, listen, we're not all going to bat 1,000. It wasn't bad.
All right. Well, let's see overall what they, we'll get their feedback soon and see what they think. So I think we are ready for Can-Am. Well, guys, you know what you're here for, girl power. And guess what? All the powerful girls are here to judge you today.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So, JSJ, were you leader?
Sure was.
Okay, tell me how it went.
Today was honestly such a blast. I think this was probably the most cohesive I felt with a group. We all really contributed such an equal amount and bounced off each other and just rolled with the punches. And immediately I was like, okay, divas that we need to emulate. Can I be group leader? Let's do it. Sick. So I immediately went with it and I started pitching out ideas and I was like, okay, who do you guys love?
Don't tell
let's
us.
make a list.
Don't tell us.
No. I'm not going to. No. So I made a list of everything and then we all agreed on one person that made sense. We made the executive decision that one of our team members, Megan, who is singing the song, really, really caters to this artist. And we believe that not only is this song enough our own, but it could also be in their catalog. So we are very, very proud, and I am so happy and proud of my team right now.
Oh,
couldn't have asked for better.
That's great. That's great. I'm so glad to hear that. So let's hear the song.
Yeah.
I've been lonely, making friends with all my shadows, 'cause they know me. Sitting rolling my tobacco, I'd forgotten how the smoke climbs up the walls, how high I've gotten just to fall out of love. I wanna fly without you, can't deny my virtues. Can't love sober anymore. I wanna fly without you, can't deny the sad truth. It's all over, can't love sober anymore. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I've been happy since I found my other lover at the Holy Arms, sipping on my ecstasy. Call him Daddy. He's got that party favor fun, so he let the demons come. And so I wanna fly without you, can't deny my virtues. Can't love sober anymore. I wanna fly without you, can't deny the same truth. It's all over, can't love sober anymore. Lord knows that I've tried, boy, but I fall every time, I fall every time, I fall every time. Lord knows that I've tried, put up a good fight, but I fall every single time. I wanna fly without you, can't deny my virtues, can't love sober anymore. I wanna fly without you, can't deny the central it's all over, I can't love sober anymore. Do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do. Can't love sober anymore.
All right. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, good job, guys.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with Ari, but before that, and because I'm going to anticipate her question, can you guys tell me? Sorry, who did the vocal? I forget.
Megan.
Ellie or-
I did.
Okay. Wow. Very cool. Very
So
cool.
My palms are sweaty. Knees
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah. Break it down for us. Piano
Stop.
was.
That was me.
Nice. I like the piano. Okay.
Thank you.
Very cool. Okay. On to Ari. Let's see and hear.
Amy Winehouse, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, for sure. Who wrote the line? His name's Eddie. He's got a party favor fun. What was that line? Something about party favor.
Call him daddy. He's got party favors are fun, or he's got party favor fun.
Yeah.
Who
I
wrote
think
that?
that was
man.
a little bit
Who
of
was?
me, a little bit of
I think
Megan,
we,
I think.
yeah, between the two of us, we massaged it to end up.
And
I
Ellie?
wrote it the original, and then you changed it to Daddy, and I wrote
Yeah.
the party favor fun.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Ellie. Sorry about
No, it's all good.
that.
Okay, so lots of things. Great vocal performance. I thought it was really good. We won't even talk about the mix. That's whatever. The mix doesn't mean anything. Sorry, I'm moving this broken ankle of mine around. But the vocal performance was good. I thought that the writing was really good, right? It felt reminiscent, but it also felt current. It also felt like good storytelling. You guys didn't rely too much on a hooky. The hook is hooky, but that wasn't all of it, right? And I think that was really important. It kept it moving. It felt like a ballad. I think it could have been a couple beat. If you were going to actually record it, I'd want to see like what it would be like a couple BPM faster and also maybe a couple BPM slower, right? I think that if you're going to just stick with the piano vocal, it needs to slow down a little bit. But if you're going to produce it out, it needs to be a little bit faster. But anyways, we'll quit looking into the future. It felt like Amy, very much so, right? But it also just some of the writing made it feel a lot more current. Made me feel like you guys are living in 2022 and not living in 2005, right?
Yeah.
Which was refreshing because I think sometimes when we try to emulate something, we get stuck in that mindset. So my sweet JSJ, who I love ever so much, you were very, very, very right when you said like, we feel like this is a song that, you know, is an homage to her, but it's current. It could be ours, but it could also live in her catalog. It lived in the same world and I got it. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Right. Top line was good. I think it could have been produced out more. The piano was a little chunky for me, but I think that's just like a fix it thing. It was a little.
Sorry.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us, but I think you guys have something really cool there. I think it's good. And like I said, I thought the vocal performance was great. I thought it was really good. I could have used some doubles, some triples, and a little bit of body to the thing.
Yeah.
But
yes,
all with due time. So good work, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Alright.
much, Ari.
Thank you.
Before I go to Kay, Adem, you really look like you enjoyed it. I noticed I was watching you while you were listening. So
Yeah,
what
I
was
mean-
it that you enjoyed so much about it?
I think what I really love about it is just the vibe, you know. Uh, Me personally, I don't listen to a lot of Amy Winehouse. Like I've known of her and whatnot, but just to kind of like be able to dive, I kind of produced it and mixed and mastered it. So I was looking into her tracks while JSJ was recording piano and Megan was recording vocals, and just to be able to deep dive into it and bring back, I'm a big blues fan and R&B fan, so just like finding a new artist to like now just like stalk on YouTube and everything and learn a lot about is just something awesome. And to recreate a song that, like JSJ said, is kind of our own but also fits in her wheelhouse is really awesome. So I'm very passionate about this song, and producing it was a lot of fun because I got to mess with a little bit of mixing the vocals to make it kind of sound like an older vibe and everything. So
Okay, so you mix the vocals. Okay, cool. Well, obviously, you know, Amy Winehouse's his influences are like, you know, jazz and blues. So
yep.
yeah, so there you go. So on to Kay, please. Go girl.
Oh man, I was just smiling the whole time. The vibe was real. I was so happy. And Megan, I'm just trying to slide over to you with my I need to look at your face. You are a marvelous, marvelous woman. And I was just like, every time I heard you sing, I was like, oh, keep going. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And it was just, I'm obsessed. Who was it? You that I think it's somebody else, but who did the backup to you? Ellie, right? I was like, I thought it was Ellie. Fabulous. It was such a nice dynamic of two different style vocals. And this is what I meant by how like you took each other's, like, Megan, your strength for Amy Winehouse was perfect. And then you have Ellie's like lightness, and it was higher, and it just flowed so beautifully. And I'm so happy I'm being a little bit, I'm actually very positive today. And I'm, which is new for you guys, because I've been pretty hard on you guys. And I'm so sorry. But this is like what I wanted to hear. And this is what you guys can do. And I'm always going to say, Megan, now that I know, like, I would have loved for you to bring it. I know that I said it to the last group. I'll be very honest. I want you to show me everything you've got. Amy is very much of a powerhouse, and I would have loved to like, don't get me wrong, you are fantastic. And I was obsessed listening to you the entire time. I just want to hear you take it to the next level, because I know you have that powerhouse in you, and I want to hear it, because it would have made me probably just like pass out. And that's what I want. I want to pass out the next time I hear you sing. Okay.
Okay.
But no, you guys did
so that means a lot to me. I was very stressed about the vocal, especially when you're not comfortable with the lyrics and you can't kind of like freely flow through it, and living true to the melodies that we came up with together. But it means a lot to me that you enjoyed.
No, don't be stressed. You were absolutely fabulous. I was blown away. And now that I know what you got, like, don't hold back anymore. Don't let your fear take over, because you got it, and show everybody what you got. Because the last thing you want to do is look back and have regrets because you allowed fear to take over. Don't do that. That's stupid. Jessica.
Thank you.
First off, yeah, Megan, I was so like mesmerized by your voice. Absolutely loved listening to it. You could tell you guys all worked really well together. Again, I love the backup vocals on top of you as well. And I enjoyed hearing the piano. I do agree that I would have loved to hear it a little bit faster or a little bit slower. I think either one of those would have been really, really great. I loved being able to listen to a story. Any song, I like hearing a story being told within it. And I did get your guys' story. And instantly I picked up on the Amy Winehouse. I think you guys picked a great artist to like emulate, and I felt it all the way. So I think you guys did a absolute fabulous job.
Yes, thank you so much.
I feel like I could cry.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so proud
good.
of you guys.
That's good. Now, it's you talked about Megan. You talked about the trying to evoke, right, that feeling. And when I went to Fanshawe College, and one of our teachers was the Guess Who producer, and there's something that always stuck in my head. And my point being that I will always commend you guys for these things, is another great male vocalist, as far as Canadian male vocalist, as far as I'm concerned, is Burton Cummings, right? But what happened was that Burton Cummings would sometimes come in and read his lyrics, and his producer would just send him home because he knew he wasn't going to get that performance that he wanted. So I'm going to commend you guys because, you know, every week you have to write a new song, so they're not by heart, right? And so to, you know, really, really bring your vocals that are enjoyable and feel like you're really feeling that song, I commend you for that a lot, because that is tough. Because I know nothing about, I'm not a songwriter, but I do know those things in terms of production. You want to just be performing it rather than reading it, and you guys performed it, and I think it's great. I personally, I loved the analog hiss. I think that's great. Yeah, I love that. Made a little bit nice intro for me that I could really enjoy. And again, the structure was really, really good. You knew who you were performing. I mean, obviously the genre is built around her voice, obviously. So that was a great way to evoke it without doing a parody. I fear sometimes people will be worried about doing a parody, and you didn't do a parody of her. You did a great version of it. And yeah, again, like as Ari was saying, it was like, it would be so interesting to hear, you know, it go up, it go down, you know, a little bit to be a little less linear, or the whole song itself. And honestly, I kind of did like the piano a bit because it could have had some kind of EQ on it, but I still feel like that was a hook. So there's stuff I liked about it production wise, for sure, aside from the great vocals that you guys did together. So what was the name of the song at the end of that?
We decided on Can't Love Sober.
Okay, great. So we are going to see you guys, unless anybody else has any other feedback.
I just have a question for Adam. Adam, what kind of analog filter did you put on that mix bus, bruh?
Well, I have a Universal Audio Apollo Twin.
Okay.
But the analog thing, actually, JSJ sent like a sample from Splice for that. We were testing out a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, we just ended up finding like this vinyl cracking thing. And then what helped with the vocals, I used this raw plugin. It's a distortion plugin, but I bussed it instead of putting it on the main vocals.
All right.
So that it would just be kind of like in the background, not too noticeable, but it's still like there.
This is like a very nitpicky note. Tuck that in the mix like a little bit more so it becomes more of a feeling and less of a sound.
Yeah.
Mm.
Good.
All right, that's
All
it.
right.
Sorry. I'm done nerding out.
No,
Good work,
no,
I'm a
guys.
nerd too.
love nerding out. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for making it tough
No
for us
problem.
every
Thank
week.
you for all
Oh,
the
man.
feedback.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, thank you.
we will see you soon.
All right, that
Rock
sounds
and
great.
roll.
Thank you all so much.
That is such a cool coincidence, or not, whichever way you
I
want
mean,
to look at
what
it.
are
As soon
the
as it
I was
started
like,
playing,
am I hearing things? I was like, no way.
I know,
No
I know.
way.
As soon as it started playing, I just wrote, my first note was, oh, that's funny.
Exactly.
But I guess that
kind of-
makes it hard to like, now we're directly comparing like Amy versus Amy.
I think it makes
So-
it so much easier.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's not like we had a country artist and a rock artist. Like you were literally being like, well, you both chose Amy, so now you guys, this is a real competition.
I think that was a significantly better song.
Her
They made her-
vocals, so good.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I kind of feel the same way. It's like I heard the first song and I thought, well, nobody's gonna beat that. And then here they come.
I'm gonna be honest. If the first group did not say that they had so much time, it would be a lot harder decision for me, because now that I heard the other song, I'm like,
I'm with you, Kay, like 1,000% on that, because even though this one was so much less finished, it was so much more well thought out.
right. And
Yeah.
I like that you said it was current. The fact that they use the word daddy and things like that, which you know are trending. And I was like, I
Yeah,
smiled. I was
daddy,
like, yeah, you
Party
did.
favor fun. Like,
Right?
They're so clever with their verbiage.
yeah,
Right.
there was
And
like
I
some real
feel-
cute tongue in cheek.
Yeah. And I feel like the other group got a little, I don't want to say like to be rude, but I think they're getting a little cocky, because he was like, oh, like, I don't know, they were just so pumped up, which is great. but then they should be really careful and mindful of what they say, because unless you know that it is absolutely perfect, you got to be really careful how you present it and how you talk about how you use your time wisely.
Yeah, I would never tell judges that, oh, we had so much time, it's great.
It was so easy. It came like really fast and we just like put it all out there and it's
Right.
perfect.
Right.
I can almost guarantee that they went to the wire. You could just tell because it was so empty in so many places that it felt like, okay, let's stack the fundamentals in place and then get the best we can, instead of like, the other one felt much more produced out. That's the thing, is I would much rather listen to like a song like this that's just like a much more well-written song and makes more sense than getting all the bells and whistles, because a good song is a good song is a good song is a good song.
Yeah. Right.
And you guys liked that it was more contemporary rather than just repeating vocals to say, hey, I'm doing a tribute to.
Yeah, the melodies were better, in my opinion. There was a journey that happened.
Anyway, I kind of get a feeling like we know where we're landing, but I think we need to make a decision on the best song of the day. And so what is yours, Kay? Okay, so we have a decision to make now, and our favorite and least favorite song out of the two. So that was relatively easy. We picked our favorite, and we're going to do that in just a minute.
Welcome back, artists. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Oh, doing good.
Good. I love it. I love the energy. All right, let's get right into it. Vincenzo, did your group find this task challenging?
No, we chose an artist pretty quickly, and then we just got to work and kind of just flowed really well. Kind of just tried to embody that artist we chose, and I think we did a really good job.
Amazing. And JSJ, do you think your group was successful in finding a great song?
I think so. This is one of the most proud we've been of a song together, and we just had a blast writing it as well. And I think like we said to the judges earlier, I think it's something that can be both our own and also in the artist's catalog. So I am proud no matter what the outcome.
Great. Well, let's go over to the judges right now for their thoughts and feedback. Kay, let's start with you. How do you think the groups did today?
Thanks. Yeah, I am so proud of the groups today. I loved the way they built each other up. They all said they worked together. They all chose the artist that they wanted to embody, and they did it well. I am very, very, very proud of both of the lead singers. I was completely blown away by the vocals, and I am so proud of them. And I just want to, oh my goodness, my words today. I just want to tell everybody again that always do not let fear take over, and show us what you got. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable with your vocals, with your any type of talent that you want to demonstrate to us, because we just want to hear everything. And as we're getting closer and closer to choosing the ultimate winner of the shot, it's time to bring it. And I was so impressed with the two songs today, and it was a hard choice to make, and well done, everybody.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. And Jen, do you feel the groups did the female greats in the industry proud with their submissions?
Well, only one, as it turns out.
Oh.
That was so funny when we heard the second song. I just actually wrote, my first note was, oh my God, that's hilarious. They both picked the same artist. So did do it proud. And as I said to one of the groups, to bring that passion and everything that you can do to, write and record in a relatively short period of time is A, part of the game, but B, still impressive. And, to echo Kay, the vocals were fantastic, evoked very well without being a parody. And, you guys have been amazing all the way through. All the groups have been amazing all the way through, and you just keep bringing it. And as we say, we're very proud of you, and it's fantastic. And yeah, onward and upward as we go forward. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Jen. Ari, any general advice for the artists?
Just keep going. I think Kay said it, like, don't be scared, right? And also on don't be scared, like, continue to take chances. You have to. It's the only way that it's ever gonna work. You have to be better than everybody else. It's the only way it's ever going to go, you know? And also, don't be afraid to speak up. Within the group setting, music is a team sport. So be equal, be kind, be honest, but be competitive within your own space.
Some great advice. Jessica, why don't you do us the honors and tell us which group had the winning song of the day?
Where's the sound effect? Drum roll. All right. Can't Love Sober. Can-Am. That is the winner of today.
Oh, wow.
All right. That means Can-Am, you are safe from elimination. Congratulations, JSJ. How does it feel to have the favorite song?
I am so freaking proud of my group right now. Holy crap. There was times we hyped each other up throughout this whole thing. There were doubts and we just kept pushing along, and it honestly felt like we were a little family today. And I am so glad that it showed, and I'm really happy and so proud of each and every one of you, and I love you guys. So it's getting to that point in the competition where it's like I just stop making me choose individuals when you're the team leader. Like, don't make me rank people, because everyone gets so collaborative, and it's about the music. It's about making memories. It's about this. So I'm over the moon. Thank you.
That is amazing. Well, congratulations again. And that means, unfortunately, Catalyst, one of you will have your time on the shot. Canada versus the US and today. So Catalyst, stick around. Can-Am, you can head back into your breakout room. So it's no easy task to eliminate any artist. Ari, can you share what ultimately made the decision for the judges today?
I think that it was almost harder, but almost easier all at the same time, because you guys picked the same inspiration. And I think what it came down to was, how do we pay homage to something but make it live in now? How do we honor legacy? How do we honor sound? How do we honor a human but make it our own? And I think it was just, while you guys had a really good start, it was just a little too on the nose.
Okay, are you guys ready to hear the news?
Ready, Freddie.
All right, Jen, we'll throw to you.
Well, as you guys know, you're veterans of this. We do usually ask the leader, in this case it would be Vincenzo, to contemplate who should leave the group. But my understanding is that Danielle actually has to leave us due to prior commitments. So that decision does not need to be made by Vincenzo, to bring two people back. We actually have decided to not eliminate, but wish her the best. And we love that you were here for us, Danielle, and we do hope you had a great time and a great experience.
I did. It was so fun. And I've never ridden with anyone before. So this was a really good, like, splash in the pool, how to play with others. It was really fun. I had a great time. So thank you for having me, you guys. And thanks to you guys for writing great songs with me the last 2 weeks. It's been really
Thanks,
fun.
Danielle. You've been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey, Danielle, do you have any advice for those left in the competition?
Serve the song and kill it. Like, honestly, I think a lot of times, we get too caught up, just from the competition so far, we get caught up in what the judges say, and we don't just write the song, just write the song, and then it'll be good. And if it's good, then you'll win.
Great piece of advice. Thank you so much, and we wish you well.
Thank you so much, guys. Good luck.